No more TikTok watching going on here.
No more.
We don't watch TikTok.
I'm actually not going to talk at all this episode.
Oh, you're doing a pacifist run.
Pacifist run. Yeah, mine run.
I'm fashionably late.
Starting when?
Starting.
Okay. You might say nothing if you hate Melee.
Oh,
Okay, fine. I'll break my mime streak.
That was a good streak.
Thank you. It's long as
you're a good mind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always mime time in my house. It's always time to mime.
My favorite New England Peach player, mime.
What, Ryan?
Continue.
Is mime. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like rhyme.
There you are, Mike.
I cheered against Rhyme once for your brother, and
Well, that was a good set. I mean, that set.
yeah, your brother.
What?
Your brother.
Yeah.
Snowmeaner beat Rhyme.
Let's go.
I was kind of a little.
That's one of his better wins.
I was kind of a bitch.
in his history.
I was kind of slamming a water bottle right behind him.
Let's go, Zach.
Really,
We all have had bad instances of cheering.
Yeah.
some more than others.
All of us have had equally bad experiences.
Mine, yeah, I've had an embarrassing time.
But that's an embarrassing time. Let's like.
When it goes as far as embarrassed.
I don't think that my times have been as bad as your times.
I feel like if you can't remember it happened, you can't be that embarrassed about it. You know.
Like, I can think of times when I felt bad that I was like a little meaner than I should have been to someone that was like a stranger.
Those like out of state people for you.
Yeah.
That is kind of fucked, but also like.
Because like when you're in like a different place.
Oh yeah.
And your friend is playing, it's like I don't even. The person they're playing is not a person.
No, it's like going to war. It's like that person doesn't. That's just like another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the second you find out that it's okay to yell at the venue, it's like, oh, that means it's okay for me to yell at the venue.
And then it's like you don't really know. No one's yelling as loud as you are gonna yell.
Yeah.
And then you start yelling, and you're like, well, this is how I yell. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty king of that shit. Just like,
takes-
oh, I can yell louder than these people. Who cares what I'm saying?
And then they get all offended. They're all like, oh,
Who cares if I'm cheering for H-Bots?
oh, we didn't put the blanket up.
Fuck, ex-girlfriend, welcome to Behind the Scenes with the Allston Melee Podcast. Hey, if you actually go back to like the first couple episodes of this season, we just didn't even have this table. I went back and watched it. It's just a stool that we connected 4 mics to.
Yeah.
It's super visible.
We tried.
Yeah, usually there's a halo thing on top of this.
Oh,
Are you gonna do it?
watch the table though. Thank you, Ted.
Wow, you're about to watch some, kind of.
Yeah, this is how we dress because we had people would we were doing the 5-dom stuff and
Melee.
with a bigger audience than we have ever had.
Yep.
And everyone's comments were, "What the fuck are the mics on? What's going on?"
Yeah.
But now Ted's gonna address us.
You guys want quilt side or white side?
Quilt side.
This is great for the
side.
audio
Flip
listeners.
side.
Oh yeah, Ryan, what's happening for the Spotifyers? Because they're
Oh, let me tell you, we are missing there's a weird age gap that we're completely missing.
An age gap.
Yeah, I might have said something wrong before, but currently, I believe like 34 to like 43 don't listen to us at all. Not a single one. But there are people before
Hugo.
and there are people after that listen to us.
What?
You got oldies?
But I think a 45-year-old, listening to the podcast.
it could
Oh,
be-
shout outs.
It could be. Remember old school Facebook when everyone used to be like 45 because we all used to be not old enough to get on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Or Tinder now.
There's also Tinder, yeah.
There's Tinder now.
Where it's like,
Tinder's the current version of that.
actually 20, LOL, can't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Why would you? That's like, ooh, I don't know. When you're like trying to have sex with people, don't lie about your age.
Well, and the thing is that you knew that in the past couple of years, they wanted to get on Tinder underage.
True.
Is the real issue. So it's
True.
like, okay, that's kind of suspect, don't you
I
think?
think a new one. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to delete mine soon.
Really? Straight up?
Well, I need to get a partner first out of it.
Yeah, that's a goal.
That's funny.
But I do want to delete it.
One of these times.
I want to delete it before 300. That's the thing. I want before 300. Gotta delete it. If we hit that, it's been too long.
Oh, I see you. Yeah. That's so funny.
Kind of similarly, if you had to move the entirety of the hub to Melee to one of the apps on your phone, what would it be? Like maybe it's like Yelp reviews.
Oh, so my app I clicked to get all my Melee stuff.
The hub of Melee starts on whatever app you choose. Like Mango, Gar,
not Twitter.
Like it's like old school Smashboards is born again. Everyone's on.
Oh, but on an app that exists right now.
Yeah. What app on your phone do you pick?
Uber Eats.
That's funny.
Oh my god!
Already none match.
Oh, you can like order someone. Okay, all right.
Not over.
That's kind of thing. Remember somebody tried to do that? They tried to make a match like Tinder, but for Melee.
Oh, where are you at? Where are you at?
Are you solving? Is that real?
Yeah, where are you
That was a
at?
joke.
I have an account.
Thanks, Flexosaurus.
Ooh, thanks.
Oh, hey, reach online.
Our music god.
Let's go.
Get hype.
I was gonna say something, but I couldn't. So
I don't know. What were we talking about?
we're talking about hub. Where would you move the hub of Melee to?
Google.
Google.
What do you mean? Google app? I'm moving there. It's got everything.
That's fun. You know, I'm gonna say, let's go back to Snapchat.
Ugh.
We're all gonna Snapchat each other.
I mean, the advantage here is you get the map.
You do get the map.
Everyone forgot about the map.
Snapchat.
And the bit emojis.
I give so nothing of any kind of thought about Snapchat that even when I get like notifications, just like on like normal Snapchat notifications, like I don't even think about going to my settings to stop getting the notifications because I really feel absolutely nothing about Snapchat.
So disconnected.
It's the worst. I fucking hate Snapchat.
I've had that app deleted for a long time.
I should get rid of it. What's the deal? Oh, thank you.
It's more like
Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I didn't see a purpose to it.
You know what? You can't communicate through though now. They just had an update to Slippi.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah.
segue around.
a pre-selected
It's
message.
so cool.
Yeah, it's a Patreon exclusive at the moment.
Oh, you can only talk shit if you're on Patreon.
Yeah, to other people. And
I was first.
so the big new update coming out right now for Patreons, but soon to the public, is chat messaging with such entries as one more, LOL,
Why can't you type things?
Okay.
my okay,
I love okay.
my B is an
People
option.
really like. So do we know why you can't just type things?
Well, because that's
Can you think of a reason why? In your brain?
I don't know. Is there why?
Do you remember what happened the last time we gave people the ability to talk through NetPlay?
Did something specifically happen?
Yeah, it became an entirely toxic community that nobody wanted to go to.
That's how it is.
I would argue that giving people the choice to say LOL is inherently toxic.
Yeah.
So can you talk during game, or can you only talk on...
Only during character select stream.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Cool.
And you can turn it off.
Yeah, you can also turn it off.
You can also say, I don't want to see him. I don't want to show him.
I like that. I like giving people you know what? I just don't want to talk.
That's true.
I like it too. I don't want to talk at all.
In card games, like internet card games,
I know the internet.
you get emotes, and you have the option to mute other people's emotes because the emotes are never used for their actual. Like there'll be one that's like "good games, goodbye," and that's always the most toxic emote. And it's given what you are handed. People are just the worst people, and it just sucks. So I guess that's why, like,
Well, we'll find one.
exactly.
We'll find an entry, a thing that's funny to say to anybody when you're mad.
You're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No matter what you give people, somebody's gonna find a way to shit talk somebody.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I love that. I love that it feels like fucking Nintendo Wii Mario Kart communication, like limited to whatever the developer gives you.
I want the race.
Question for y'all. I think me and Ryan probably frequent Slippi and Unranked the most. But how many games on average would you say you play with someone? So like you connect with someone. What do you think your like average of games played with someone is?
I would almost never quit out unless they played a low tier, and then I'd beat them and quit out.
But you always play the one.
Yeah.
You're not an insta quitter.
No, I would need to show that they're bad for playing that bad character.
Yep.
Do you think you're more in like the 3 to 4?
It would just be completely dependent on how long that person wanted to play.
Yeah.
But if it was like a fellow Fox player, Ted would not quit out.
You're just gonna play with them.
If it was any like good character, I won't quit out.
Yeah. Until they leave, and it's like, all right.
Or until I force stock them with all my characters.
Yeah.
I'd
then
put
it's
best
like-
of threes. I don't know why. That doesn't really make any sense, but
I also run best of threes.
okay.
I'm typically my thinking being is that you have an infinite amount of people to play, and if I beat you in best of three, sometimes it's like my cue to like get some water or like go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I did best of three. Cool. I'm gonna peace out.
Agree.
You know, I either get fucked or you fucked me, and I'm gonna get out of here.
My like squirrel brain just only knows how to mash start after I finish a game of Melee. That's the only thing it knows how to
You
do.
do have squirrel brain.
And it just mashes start, and it's like, oh, I'm playing you again. I don't know. I hit the button.
But that being said, before we get to you, Patty, the other night, Ted and I were gonna watch a movie, and we said 7 o'clock, and then I was playing this guy prior to 7 o'clock. Playing this person in my Ganon versus their Falco, and top of the hour, it's like 7. I'm like, okay, cool. They're gonna quit soon. When they quit, I will watch a movie with Ted. And then that was at 6:30. This happened, and then at 8 o'clock. I said, I have to leave now. This Falco would not leave me alone. And you know, took, I mean, maybe like, and an overestimate would be, like, I would say 7 to 10 games total this entire time. Everything else, I'm just destroying with Ganon. And they wouldn't fucking leave. I started taunting on Randall, they wouldn't fucking leave. I'm like, leave! I had to leave him. I had to go, I'm out of here.
Huh?
I had to watch Transformers 5 of 10.
It was great.
It was so long.
It was a haul.
I've only heard that it was long.
I was like falling asleep. I was like, oh my god, why?
Yeah. There was some bits like that I was like thinking about later as I was going to bed. I was like, why was that part in the movie? That took like 15 minutes.
Yeah. 2.5 hours. Patty?
I'm a constant one and doneer. Not gonna lie.
Really? You're part of the problem.
No, I am, but I'm like I'm like Itachi. I was born into this demon. Fucking goddamn it! Every single time I play Samus on netplay, I cannot get more than 2 stocks in with somebody, especially if I'm beating them.
Yeah.
If I'm beating them, they're leaving. Like there's 0% chance there's a some percent chance they're gonna say if it's like close. But like literally, if I am up 2 stocks on someone, it's like a 2% chance we're gonna finish this game.
People are such babies.
So I'm like, cool. I've been doing this thing where it's like, if I think you're gonna quit out, I just quit out on you. I just don't even want to. Like, there are people who like run to the other side of the stage and like start down smashing. I'm just like, no, I'm not even giving you the fucking time of day. You're just gonna waste my time. And yeah, I've been playing fucking Falco a bunch on stupid net play. So somebody who played more than one game with me. Then I go Samus. I'm like, this is the one I named. Now can we play a game? So yeah, it's been my jaded. It's been my jaded. No, they'll usually play for whatever reason. They're like, oh, it's a secondary Samus. I can body it.
That's the same thing. That's what I do to play Puff Patty. I don't go play Puff Raw. I always start. Usually I start Falco and I play. And if someone like kicks my Falco's ass, I go, okay, cool. You're really good. You're good at the game. I'll play Jigglypuff, and we'll see if you're actually good at the game. Because I'm not great at Falco, but I am pretty good at Puff.
I mean, I just got Diet Melee, and it's definitely been the first time where I'm like, oh wow, I can actually like really actually play Melee on this computer. I know there's like people who talk about that there's different forms of locking Melee. Like, oh, now I get polling. Now I can actually play Melee. But I definitely had that feeling of like, oh shit, yeah, okay, I'll play my band on this thing now.
Sweet. It just, I don't know. I really, even prior to COVID, like I liked playing not Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Just for a multitude of reasons. So, but it is still fun to be like, okay, this person like is really good. Like, I haven't played Puff today. Let's see how it goes.
See, the reason I like playing with people for the long haul and just playing with them for as long as I can is because I really enjoy the process of learning a player and their playlist style.
Yeah.
And I love being able to, over time, learn different things about their play style and everything. And,
small improvements, which way they're rolling.
what they're doing to recover, how they're DIing off certain things, all that stuff. And it's like, I don't know, it's fun to then, have the counterplay and the back and forth if they can adapt, you know what I mean?
It is. No, it is super cool.
And that's like I really enjoy that part of the game. So I think that's like why I like playing for the long haul.
Yeah. I just started using it for almost mental tricks. Like, I think I have a couple mental tricks that I play when I'm in tournament.
Oh, you got mind games?
Like Like one of them I try to do is like it's honestly one that I stole from fucking the Bobby the CLG guy, but it's just be confident. Like there are so many times where you're just like getting down on yourself, like you get comboed, you get bodied, you know, oh I'm giving up now. Just like sort of like be confident. And I've been just like super mindlessly playing Slippi for the entirety of ever, and I just started like being like, okay, I'm gonna try and like treat this a little bit like, you know, trying to get better, play main type bullshit. And that is where the jaded things come from. But yeah, no, I got to use it for more than just unranked.
If you're trying to actually play games with people who play against Samus, don't just unranked. You know what I mean? Like if you DM someone, they're not going to leave on you after a game.
I just feel so
weird about that. Yeah,
I do feel weird way.
About DMing someone to play?
Yeah. Like even yeah. Like even if I find someone I know, I'll usually only play like 5 games because like I feel like a little bit of weirdness, like almost like I'm forced to play. I don't know. I'm constantly just like play a game, take a break, play a game, take a break, play a game, take a break.
See, I think I love sitting like in a Discord call with someone and playing a game or something. You know what I mean?
I have like I can count on one hand how many times I direct to someone. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm. For me, it's a big thing. It's just like I don't want to play people better than I am, but I don't want to like bother people that are better than I am.
I know that feeling.
I think it's weird. It's like I don't want to like, you know, hey, you want to play some game? Like, I just I don't know. Even back in during the weeklies, like I would, you know, if there's a bunch of if I walk in the weekly and there are people on a setup and there's an empty setup, I'll take the empty setup. Because I just don't like asking, like, hey, can I get in for friendlies? Like, I don't know. It seems like a past part of my life at this point, which is weird because you should be able to just, you know, say, hey, play some games.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want people that want to play with me instead of vice versa.
Hey, we all want to be the pretty girl at the prom.
I think a part of it is more so is, me and Patty specifically, is that we play lame characters. Like, when we're trying hard. So it's like we're less desirable to play against because it's not like, oh, if you want to play against Samus or Puff, you have to be in a mood to play against Samus or Puff.
Not like us.
Something I have recognized. Yeah, true. Something I have recognized is that if I run into a good player, just because I play Samus, they'll probably play a couple games with me, and it's kind of cool. Like I played a session with Reeve. I played like 3 games with Mewtwo King, I think. He's playing Peach, and he was bodying me, so I just assumed.
I'm sure it was Mewtwo King.
I believe
Peach players are always Mewtwo King.
I was like, no way, and I was like, okay, maybe. But yeah, no, I do think I get a little bit of that credit where it's like they're like, I don't really know the Samus matchup. I'll play a couple more games.
What? It was Mewtwo King.
Their name is Mewtwo King, probably.
Their name was Mewtwo King. Yeah, and they're.
I'd say it could have been. I just love the idea of being like this guy's really good.
Mike.
What's that? Yeah, my bad. Well, like it's fucking dropping.
Yeah, I saw Mewtwo King. I was like, no way, and then I almost got JV Ford, and I was okay, maybe that was Mewtwo King.
That makes more sense. Okay.
Or at least like the part of
someone smurfing who deserves the Mewtwo King Peach name.
it's like, yo, you're sick. Like, let's keep playing. That's the best part to me. Is like when you're playing with someone and they're like they're kicking your ass. It's like, oh, I don't care who you are. You're good. I'll keep playing until you leave.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. I hope you're smurfing and you're someone I know. But even if you're not, like, you're tight.
Oh yeah, I love getting my ass kicked in Melee.
Yeah, it's like, damn. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I know.
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna do it 1,000 more times.
It's good to learn it. But the other thing adding in this patch is doubles.
Yes.
Doubles will be officially in the build.
Yes.
You can't unrank doubles, but there will be.
You kind of can.
Oh?
You kind of. Jazz kind of made an unranked region locked search, but it's just like based on people have to actually use it. Yeah, it's in the current patch, the Patreon. People just have to actually use it. He basically said that it wasn't being used enough to actually be worth. Mike, you got this. Come on. Can we get a go, Mike, in the chat?
Let's go, Mike.
Mike's having some troubles.
I'm having a fucking blast.
So, Young Project saying he doesn't like doubles.
Shut
That
up.
dude's like won the Arcadian.
Rush Hour View Fat.
Rush Hour Pufat, famously.
I mean, that was just kind of chaotic. You know, I can.
Stressful.
I think you need the thing, which is why it's weird that Project's saying it. I'll agree because
I think he's just being an antagonist.
well, I think doubles is whack if you don't have a partner who you like want to play with.
I totally agree.
Like that's the thing. If you're just like exactly. I miss Art. He's saying if you were playing doubles of Art online, I guarantee you like doubles. But if it's like playing with like one of your friends who's like good at Melee, whatever. Like, it's not the same as playing with your static partner. Like, I love playing doubles with Zach, my brother. Like when Zach and I are playing doubles, like, that shit's fun. We know what to say. We have the communication. I know kick, flip, rest means he's gonna grab him and I'm gonna fucking rest him.
Kick, flip, rest, classic.
I'm gonna dare him, we're gonna rest him. Like, we're gonna do it. It's like, you have to have the communication in doubles. You have to work as one person.
And I think a big part of like Melee and the Melee mentality is like we're playing to get better. We're here to practice. It's a journey to get better every time you play. Mm-hmm. And when you play doubles with somebody who you're never going to play doubles with again, it's like, what are we working?
What are we learning? Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's no end goal unless we're winning the tournament. But if you have a static partner, it's like, hey, you know what, Billy, me and you, we're building together right now.
But we got to work on this thing.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Something that this made me realize is it has been 11 months since a major has hosted a doubles tournament that counted for at least something. And that was the CEO Dreamland 2020. And even that wasn't that stacked of a doubles bracket. You could probably say that like main stage was like the last one that had some real representation. But something I kind of recognize is like, do you guys miss seeing doubles at like the majors, and if like you didn't necessarily recognize that you missed it, like what's your takeaway from not seeing doubles for 10 months?
I don't think
the top level.
I think doubles gets a bad rap because it's not a viewership game in the way that Melee is a viewership game. In the same way that a lot of sports aren't a viewership sport. A sport like lacrosse, nobody fucking watches lacrosse.
Women's basketball.
No, but a lot of people play women's basketball. A lot of people care about it. A lot of people care about lacrosse. A lot of people play lacrosse. Just because it's not fun to watch doesn't mean it's not a good competition.
Correct.
And I think that doubles falls into that category of not necessarily being the most fun to watch, especially to the untrained eye, but it's a lot of fun to play, and I think it's still a good competition, and I think it's really cool competition to see Melee players working together.
Good shit, Ted. That was basically perfect. That's exactly how I feel about it.
I would say that to add to that, so I agree with that wholeheartedly. I think that the best part of doubles, and I think all the majors were doing this before the pandemic, is if you're showcasing like top 4, top 8 of doubles, top 8's kind of even reaching at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
But like the best doubles players, like yes, because they're playing doubles as doubles.
Watching like Leffen Ice versus Armada fucking Android is dope.
That shit
that's awesome.
Agreed.
That's cool doubles. Watching
Q-Fat versus 4-Leaf Fried Chicken.
Yeah,
4-Leaf Mango.
Exactly. Like some teams like really watching like Slox and Swedish, like watching HBox and
old HBox and Plum.
Even HBox like shoot at like just better teams play. It feels like more of a actual attempt, and less of the other part of doubles. Which I think is cool is that doubles is the closest we get in a competitive scene to what Melee is supposed to be, quote unquote. You know, it is the 4 people playing, and it's kind of more chaotic. And I think up until top 4, it's just chaos. But once you see top 4, like they're doing some actual shit. There's strategy and it's like actual gameplay.
Pew-Fat like shot calling and like calling plays and shit. Like
that is sicker than like a lot of Melee to me at least.
And like doubles combos. Everybody fucking loves doubles combos.
Because normally
combo.
It's either you and your friend, your brother, doing something crazy, or if it's not that,
Great low-hanging fruit joke.
It's 2 really good players working together when they never have.
Yeah.
Like Mango Leffen, it's like, why would they ever be on a team?
But they're so
here they are. Like it's so tight.
Yeah. Yeah, doubles is cool, and I think that no matter if the people on Twitch chat don't care about it, that we shouldn't care about that, and that we should still have doubles. As long as there are people that are entering it.
Yeah, so I don't to answer your question, your original question, Patty. I don't miss it. I liked watching top four occasionally when the top four was like stacked. I don't care much for watching doubles. I hate commentating doubles. I don't hate commentating doubles.
I like
commentating doubles.
I only want to commentate good doubles is the thing.
I think having doubles on a broadcast unintentionally adds a layer of this is the major, which is something that I was thinking about.
Events.
Which is like if BTS now has the ability to run something like doubles, which would be cool, and just the ability to be like, oh, this day is doubles, and like this, that kind of adds to the feeling of like this is the major. We have the multiple events, and I feel like in a world where we're constantly trying to think of like how do we make this more accessible, how do we make this more the feeling of like everyone is here. Those is like one of the cool things that is now available that I think would make at least someone's stream experience a little bit cooler. So yeah, doubles is back. Let's probably try to do something with it.
Also, could I just drop a important little
please
thing that happens? I think it's kind of a what's the word? I don't know, but it happens to every like new Melee player where you go to a tournament with your buddy or your group of buds who have never been to a tournament also, and you enter doubles because that's the thing to do. You're there with your homie. You want to enter doubles. And doubles happens before singles, and you and that other person get to both experience how fucking good everybody else is together. Totally. And be like, oh, dude, they were way better than us. Like,
it's a great warm up.
Yeah,
doubles for sure.
Yeah, and just to like see that with someone, and then be like, oh fuck, it's not just me. Like, we're both just this shitty at this game.
Yeah, it's a good point.
It's cool. I am, I want if you're running a doubles tournament, either you're really good players and you're like, oh, dude, let's like mix match. Let's like switch clothes. Like, let's play together. Wouldn't it be fun?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a good player, you're a good player. Like, let's try to make something work. That's cool. If you're like, hey, we're homies. We've been playing forever. Let's team. That's cool. But it's just like two randoms teaming because teaming's sake.
Who needs a teammate?
As far as a commentator and a watcher go, usually not interested.
Yeah.
Is the point I want to make at the very end. Otherwise, I think it's cool. And I'm excited to see Slippi doubles as a more of a standard.
Or just a side event that occasionally happens.
Yeah.
There's that Valentine's doubles event coming up.
Yeah,
soon.
cool
That,
idea.
that Melee Sad Posting is hosting, I believe.
I think that's a great idea, by the way.
Yeah, I love that idea.
Hey, Mike, you unintentionally accomplished your goal of not talking this podcast by having Mike problems the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much he said that. That's fucking funny.
Me, I did.
Hey, it's true. And then doubles is happening, and I'm a notoriously awful doubles player. So I was like, I'm gonna let these guys do it.
Mike.
Me and Zebra, Raggle
Mike
Fraggle.
is so funny.
Everyone, the problem is,
I refuse to team with Mike.
because Ryan's he, and I've seen you do this to people who aren't me. You are a yeller at your teammates.
They suck.
Right. Can I just bring up? I just remembered this time the wonderful teams session that me, you, Lynn, and Flock shared at like 4 a.m. like 2 to 4 a.m.
Was
like,
I there too?
No. They grabbed me from model.
it was post invitational. I believe. Wait, no.
I was dead post invitational.
No, it was post some tournament.
Post model.
Yeah, but they didn't come to model. We were at some tournament.
I remember I was in model and you told Sully to grab me and you were outside with Slox and Lynn.
Did you go to the rock climbing tournament?
No, I didn't.
It was after the rock climbing tournament when they stayed at my crib.
They told me to come by.
Yeah, and we swung by, picked you up from model, went back to my house.
Didn't we also do this at Shine after Shine?
Yeah.
It was all of us playing doubles. I was with Lint. It was us and Lint
Oh, that was in the apartment. Yeah, in the hotel room, but
in
not
your bougie apartment.
That was in the apartment.
That was in the hotel
room. Not my apartment.
This is Ted's room. Yeah.
Okay. I understand.
Yeah, Ted's room. Yeah.
All streamed. I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
Yeah, I might have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The VODs are gone.
Recorded maybe.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But oh my god, Lynn and you were just yelling at each other. It was so funny.
That was because I was drunk and Lynn is way better than I am.
And you were also like trolling him then.
Yeah,
Like,
I was trolling Lynn. It was, yeah, but that's not the correct example of throw on this yelling at my teammate thing.
Ryan always yells at the team.
no, but it was just funny.
Lynn was mad at me for being the skillable that I am, drunk, and I was trolling Lynn after. I was like always roll out. I was like, I was at the club.
And Tony's loving it.
But like you were saying,
Oh no, I'm just bad at doubles. Me and Zebra Goomba, or just Zebra, I think is his melee tag. Adam is our friend. We have a team since COF, and it's our team name is Raggle Fraggle. And the way we introduce ourselves is I go, I'm Raggle, and then he'll go, and he's Fraggle, which doesn't make any sense, but it's stuff. And
What is this Ginyu
we have never won a single set in doubles anymore, ever. Against people who are arguably worse than
yeah, individually.
You're so bad at teams. It's insane. My brain just doesn't do it right. I don't know.
Me and
I can't do
Dakota are a legendary bad team. Like, me and Dakota just bring each other
Big
down.
red anyway, Mike.
Yeah.
We used to team at my mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah, way
We
back in
always
the
been
day.
terrible.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm kind of running a tournament. This is the only melee I'm going to play this time.
Yeah, teams. I love teams just because I like watching people play teams too, like in person, not on a broadcast. I just think it's fun because usually it's people I know. I never really do it at majors, and people have fucking awesome team names, and that's like
Team names are fun.
Team names are dope.
Team names, that's my mom's specialty.
Yeah.
Team names always own. I'll always remember, and I mentioned before, but setup 2.
Yeah.
On setup 2.
On setup 3, we have setup 2 versus free political prisoner Robert H. Murda.
Just
shit rules.
really good trolling. And then I trying to space it out like, okay, on setup 2.
I
On setup 4.
On setup 4, we have Patty is a bitch versus Jack Golden and hit like Jesse and Shuffle walk over.
too real.
That fucking rules. Oh, I miss my mom. Dude. Woo. I was only like fucking 5 of those, and I thought it was great.
Yeah, that tournament was epic.
All right, we got some directions to go from here.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Second one.
Ted, the other day, you were playing volleyball.
I did with Freddie.
What's your impressions?
It's fun.
Moving on.
Hell yeah.
It's like Mario Tennis, but with wave dashing.
Ooh, both Mario and Luigi in it.
And it's
Yoshi.
just like, it's fun because it's like a little mix-up game. But then at a certain point, you're like, oh, I could just play Melee now. And so it's like, it's not like...
It's not enough to...
fun.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's a mini game.
It's a mini game. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we also... That's how I feel about teams too, though, honestly. It's like when it's 1v1 and it's you versus someone else, it's like, oh, we can just play Melee now.
Can we play singles?
And then after it's like, yeah, can we just play singles? Rotation, please.
I love teams volleyball.
I played the team.
No.
Okay.
That was the first time I've been on the Melee Twitch category for not a big tournament in quite a while. Yeah, Calvar entered a tournament and he was playing doubles, and I thought that was really funny. I don't know if you guys see him, but he was just Pikachu, and he was just down being while his partner who's a Fox player just got the ball every time he got past him.
Was it Tartox?
No, Tartok suggested the Pika strategy though. They were down. The way you play it in tournament, I think they play first best of 7s just because it's quick. So it's like so they were down 3-0. They switched to the Pika strategy and just proceeded to wipe like 3 teams in a row who had just no idea what to do against it. And then the other team just bodied up, just Falco down there the ball every single time. But yeah, I was enjoying watching it. I was like, this is funny. I'm watching this for just. It kind of feels like day one when Ultimate comes out, when people are still trying to figure out how to play the game. It feels a little bit like that. Like there's definitely things that are still super broken that we haven't thought of yet.
Forget the kinks.
Yeah, and it just takes one person, hitting down tilt with Roy to really figure it out.
True. I haven't played much volleyball myself. I have been playing a lot of Wolf, though. Not even against other people, just on my CRT, just kind of like having fun with the character. And I gotta say, like, I understand dual mains now. I get it. It's hard as shit. I was playing some Wolf, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go online, I'm gonna play some Falco on normal Slippi. And fucking, that shit's hard as fuck. The jumps are all different. The shine's all different.
Wave dash, wave shine.
Yeah, so I don't play Fox at all. So like, I never had that. I've always, my species is Falco. But now I'm playing some Wolf because Wolf is fun to play. I'm like, fuck, dude, it is really different.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fun to, like, you know, switch between two of them and, like, try to, it really tests your tech skill and, like, gets you, like, hey, well, do I know the tech or am I memorizing the moves? So, I don't know. I am, Wolf's crazy, by the way. They gave him all the best aerials for some reason. He has Marth up air, he has Sheik forward air, he's Falcon down air, and he has, like, Puff back air. It's crazy.
The back air is nuts.
The back air is so fucking strong and so big. I can't mean, you know, I hope he gets nerfed and then put on a rank soon. So
that brawl back here.
I do want to play, but yeah, it's just like it.
I remember that move was so good in Brawl that people at tournaments, whenever someone was playing Wolf, would have under-over, like, money matches for how many times a player would back air as Wolf during a set.
Really?
Like, a lot of money, yeah. it's really funny. I'm going to do it over 50 times. It's okay, $70. And then it's like, fuck! It's so wild. That's all just Brawl because you're using the same fucking one move over and over
It's a good move, and, like, the problem with Wolf's design right now is they gave him so much good moves that you don't even do Wolf things. Like, you have the side B that does, like, the crazy shit, but that's hard to hit. You can do back air, and back air fucking kills you.
Yeah.
So, like, why do the cool Wolf shoot? You can do, like, basic Fox shit, but better.
Yeah.
I have a question. Who are these people arguing with? Like, I see so many people posting about, don't fucking put Wolf into the competitive game. I just hope we're clear here. Wolf should not be in, like, who is saying that? Please point me to the people who are like, Wolf should be in competitive Melee so that we have someone to, like, be the scapegoat here. Because, like, God, I just feel like there's so many people posting about, like, Wolf ruins the competitive attack. It's like, bro, no one's talking about that. Not a single person is.
I have to say, there would be some idiot. I'm sure there is someone.
Someone's gonna run like a Wolf Invitational. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, who can do the best Wolf? And I feel like it's even like a little bit of like, oh, we get the PM and Melee communities together, right? You know, we get like Leffen versus Sora. You know,
I have to say, fucking, me and Freddie were playing, right? And he started out with Wolf, and it was, you know, I was playing Sheik.
hilarious. Post-Trump Melee
for a little bit, and then he, like, switched from Wolf and started playing regular characters. I was like, oh, we're back to playing Melee. Like, we were just playing PM.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I didn't like that as much. It's probably just because I'm not used to it. And not
Yeah,
familiar with
I had
it,
a similar
like,
thing where I was buying a CPU and I was like, I just feel like I'm playing PM a little bit here and not really playing the Melee game. But then it's like cool that I can play the PM versus Melee. Like, that is by far the coolest thing to me, is that I have that ability to see, you know, what my Fox would do against someone's Wolf, potentially. And that's kind of cool. Like, me, a PM player, could, like, play the same game, you know? Like, actually, they could be playing their game, I could be playing my game. You know, it's the Naruto and Dragon Ball Z card games. You should be able to play against each other, and that's sort of what it feels like. Like, I don't know why we could do this. Yeah. Fun fact, that was a thing.
It's wild.
Yeah, they revamped the Naruto card game and made it like 10 times better. And the Dragon Ball one apparently had just been like the worst thing for 10 years. So they're just like, yeah, you can have it. You guys can do it.
Sweet.
So then they just made it compatible. Yeah, that was the thing.
Who won?
Dragon Ball characters are broken in the thing, which is good.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Goku be epic.
Goku should body Sasuke.
I'm sick of fucking kind of piggybacking off of people complaining about nothing.
Yeah.
Complaining about maybe something, maybe. PM players are being fucking obnoxious again. And PM players, you try to give them a little something, and they'll
Talk to me, Michael.
take a mile.
What happened?
I have friends of mine,
Thanks, Cypher.
and random Twitter people that I've seen complaining about Melee players enjoying Wolf because we stole their character or something like that. Which, one, fuck off. 2,
Their character.
yeah, like eat shit. Play Akenia.
It's a brawl character.
2,
It's literally a Star Fox character.
you're playing a mod of a game that's based off of
Physics.
our game. So if anything, we lent you some fucking pocket change, and you made a bunch of just fucking stupid money. And we're like, all right, we're gonna grab a little bit of that. Is that cool? Can we have a little bit of this money? Just a little bit. We're gonna borrow some. I want to go get a pizza. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of wolf pizza. And like, absolutely not. You can't have wolf pizza. In fact, don't take anything ever again. And I like PM people. And I'm sorry you've been treated like shit in the past. But also, fuck you. Live a little.
I'll say it. I don't really like PM people. Some of them, I've met some fine PM folks out there. A lot of them.
The only PM people that I like are the ones that are also melee people.
Yeah.
I pretty much like the entirety of Smashing Grounds. They're cool. For a while, I was like, these kids are nerds, and then I was like, no, they're cool.
PM people.
I have to say, kind of related. I had a similar feeling when I saw Jazz Slippi make a tweet about Slippi does not endorse any of the mods. I was like, you're a mod. I'm sorry to break it to you.
It's funny.
Sorry to break it to you, but you are one of the mods of Melee. I appreciate everything you've done. However,
No mods of my mod.
That's so funny. It's funny everyone has to be so explicit with what they do and do not condone.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because like
I get it.
They're getting blown up with fucking bugs from Akenia. Come on.
It's like
Akenia.
Akenia.
Ackle Smack.
Akenia.
We haven't said that one.
Akenia?
That one sounds pretty real. Akenia. Whatever.
Is that
The name of our new tournament.
No one ever told us.
I don't want to know.
I don't know either.
It's the wolf volleyball build.
Yeah.
Soon to be DD.
Speaking of which, Patty, we were talking about Freddy earlier.
All right,
I've
guys.
been dying to know about
All right, guys.
Freddy's story.
It's quick. All right.
Okay.
We have a Patreon. Patreon.com/AllstonMelee.
It
Fantastic.
helps support Patty do this full time. Please
Yes.
support Patty.
Send Patreon.
Recently we had an ongoing happen on the Patreon, and to folks like us, seems totally normal,
Wait.
but to the folks outside of the bit, probably seemed a little weird. What happened? Okay, so if you don't know, if you go to patreon.com/AllstonMelee, on the thing it says one of the rewards, like I forget exactly what it is. It's like Mike will do something, Patty will move out of the closet, Ryan will go to a Pearl Jam concert with you, and you'll have Ted Green's hand in marriage. Mm-hmm. And that's like the upper reward or whatever, right? Our good friend, I think he put it. His name is Frederick Laneson or something like that. On Patreon. Something weird. Something full name Frederick. Became a Patreon, which I appreciate very much. Then proceeded to comment on every single post we have ever done in the history of Patreon. Something along the lines of, haha, Ted, can we get married now? LOL. Haha, Ted, top 10 marriage moments. And it's like every single comment is something different. It's like, haha, Ted. And it's like, I messaged him just to be like, hey, do you want me to put like Frederick Laneson at the end? He's like, nah, Freddie, please. And then immediately comments on another thing. It's like, oh my God, Ted, can we actually get married? So yeah, if you go to Patreon, every single post, I'm pretty sure, has a Freddie comment, except for like the couple new ones.
Hey, and if you want to go take a look at some of those funny suckers,
I almost made a thing like, don't worry, we know him. Here's the podcast episode of us with Freddie. But I was like, maybe they'll figure it out.
Yeah, Freddy's been on the show
a number of times.
and also was in our hit video.
He was.
With the Lovely House.
And where he wasn't credited, famously.
Is that true?
Yeah, he was.
Word on the street from my sources, Freddie, is that he wasn't credited.
What? I remember they probably said Allston Melee versus Love House, and it probably was like Allston Melee is these people, and then have Freddy's information.
It's like when the first major that we're allowed to happens, our Twitter is going to gain followers except us, Because like we'll be on if we're on.
We're not going to be all doing
commentary.
Is that what you meant? Yeah.
It'll probably be like Allston Melee will get followers instead of us. I thought about that.
We're all going to the banner of Allston Melee. Like we're individuals.
That'd be funny.
That's my.
That'd be funny.
When we were doing even the top 8 for Mango's thing, it was like, oh, it's Twitter. It's like just do Allston Melee.
Yeah, well, they'll find the other one.
If they want to find us from there, they can do that. But like, I'd rather that be the popular one.
I meant more so like we're at fucking whatever, big house, and Ted's sitting down with Webs, and it's like, Allston Melee.
And that's what ideally we do.
I'm down to sell my soul.
Or fuck it.
Ideally, it's like, well, I'm Allston Melee.
I'd rather do just the duel, but like, yeah,
We'll figure it out.
The duel is no good.
No,
Let me tell you right now,
Why
the duel is
is it no good?
garbage. Because then they're going to click neither, Mike.
yeah.
whatever. I don't give a shit. I'd rather people know who I am as an individual. Allston Melee, sweet.
When they go to Ultimate Melee, they'll say, "Oh, here's this guy at Cave Lemon."
You can be
That's
greedy.
this guy.
I'm
greedy? I don't know if that's greedy.
I'm saying
It's
Allston
normal.
Melee for my Twitter.
Okay, they call you Allston, just like Patty.
Well, I'm saying hey, this is strict.
So mad.
Twitter is Allston Melee.
Everyone's name is Allston Melee.
Yeah.
I am Ultimate Melee.
Exactly. All you are Allston Melee. I am Allston Melee.
It's like Fight Club.
Well,
First rule.
speaking of the
No. Real quick. Phrase.
Fucked.
the phrase. Well, Pat, you remember me, so you said the first part.
Box.
Box, and then Michael.
Stupid idiot.
Box, stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot box,
That's what
right?
you want.
It's up to Patty.
Stupid idiot box. Someone add another word.
No.
Stupid idiot box. No. It's probably the worst phrase we've done so
I
far.
don't know. Like, I don't want to give the word.
Stupid
No,
idiot box.
Stupid box.
No.
No, one word, by the way.
Definitely the worst one we've done so
Yeah.
far. All right, next topic.
This one's bad. All right. We were talking about the Mango event, and I just wanted to do a quick little debrief on that. We being Ted, Mike, and I,
Hi.
commentated the East Coast of the Mango Sub Tournament,
It's fun.
an event that I ran. It was sick. It was a fun ass time.
So if you guys didn't know, let me just flex Ryan. Because not only is he a mod in the Mango Twitch chat, yeah, that's right, Mango with a 0, everybody, like some good Melee player for Cloud9 Games. He is a mod in that chat, and he also runs Mango's tournaments for him. He's Mango's go-to TO for all events.
The nation's TO.
And not only is our Mango subs loud and annoying at majors, but there's also a ton of them, and there's actually 500 of them who entered this tournament.
Yes.
Honestly, insane that Mango had 500 of what, 1,200 subs?
It's ludicrous.
Well, 12,000 subs.
I'm honestly like blown away.
Yeah, dude.
He had 12K. Oh,
He has 12K.
Yeah.
never mind. I don't give a fuck.
Still a lot.
Whatever. Whatever. I don't care.
You got the big only
Any subscribe.
200 subscribers.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't make sense in retrospect.
I was like, what?
That was Mango like when I subbed, dude. That was
Yeah.
a long time ago. But yes.
I don't know how
A
many
small community, like a sub-community of a sub-community of a sub-community like that, being able
Yeah.
to put on a 500-person
Yeah,
tournament
That's
is crazy.
sweet. Go team.
It was tight. We did the East Coast bracket, and then more in the beginning of the stream. It was sick. They just told me like the last minute, they're like, hey, like they being like Woogie and the other event organizers, being like, hey, we need some commentary for the East Coast because Mango has the West Coast. Ryan, why don't you do it? And I'm like, okay, who with? And they're like, we like Allston Melee, just do it with Allston Melee.
Yep.
I was like, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna update nothing. Like, no. Well, Didi do it. I'm like, oh, Didi's good at that. Great.
He was.
Sounds good. We'll do it. We had a sick top 8. We had Yasu in there. That was so tight.
Lost immediately.
We had Dawson, who owned in our Armados, who did so well.
Down.
Ended up being 5th place.
Nice.
I got a new favorite Falcon player in J
Yeah,
Cubes.
J-Cubes.
J Cubes is hype.
He's hype.
Where is J-Cubes from again?
Hype.
I
Did
don't.
you say like Philly? Is that what somebody said?
No.
I don't know.
so.
I don't know where they're from. They're East Coast.
I used to know at one point.
Chicago?
Sounds
I-
Oh, that sounds better than what I was saying.
Maybe
I know Scozo, Chicago, right?
Scherzo and the Falco and Ob.
Ober.
Ober.
He's all over him.
Yeah, that's what
He's all over him. Yeah.
I got to steal that.
But yeah, so the funny part about the two top 8s was that the East Coast top 8 was Fox, Falco, Falcon, and Puff. Which is,
Character representation.
good diversity.
There's no Yoshi in there, but it's good.
They're all characters Mango played, though.
Every single character that was in the East Coast top 4, all those, Mango has been the best with at one point.
Damn.
Nice.
Mango's been the best Puff, he's been the best Falcon, the best Fox, and the best Falco.
J-Cube's from Michigan.
in the world.
I knew
Michigan.
that. I knew it.
Chicago, Michigan.
And then on the West Coast, the top 4 was Falcon, Marth, Peach, and Yoshi. Because Skurzo, the Fox, won East Coast, but Nez Modgod, the Yoshi, won the West Coast.
Controller freak Nez.
And West Coast was cool too. But really, the story of the West Coast was that our dear friend.
Hold on, real quick before you get to this. I just want to talk about your commentary. So I was Ryan's like, hey, do you want to commentate the thing? And I'm like, God, I mean, crunch time for making this fucking video. Shout out to the video coming out soon. You're gonna see it. We recorded a bunch of stuff today. It coming out great. Anyway, I was like,
Is the SD card out of the camera yet?
yep, thank you. Yep, thank you for letting me know, but that is done. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Anyway, so I check in the broadcast. I'm like, oh, Allston Melee. I want to see how they sound. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, we sound great. And the whole chat's like, laptop mic, laptop mic, laptop mic. I'm like, these fucking guys don't know how we sound. Whatever. And I click off. And turns out you guys were using the laptop
I
mic.
think it sounded great.
I think it sounded fine.
That was so your fault. It was not even funny. Because I was literally like, Patty, how do we sound? Like, great. I'm like, oh,
Fine.
great. Patty, check this out.
Yeah.
The chat's being stupid.
I totally thought chat was being stupid because
Sweet, dude.
the reason why is because you had the same filters on, so you would still max out at like the max volume. So I figured you guys were just like yelling into the microphones for whatever reason. But in all actuality, you're just beating on the thing.
Yeah, it was
Oh, thank you for the subs.
Thank you, my
Let's
love.
go.
gifted.
Gifto mode.
Yeah, it was yeah, the first set we didn't do a great job with, and we being me, I should have put the made sure the Discord was in the right thing.
That's fine. Shit happens.
We figured it out, and I'll say, to wrap up our old commentary thing, is that people enjoyed it.
Nice. I have not looked into the comments.
Definitely, people definitely enjoyed it.
Really?
I heard a lot of these people sound like the like people at my local.
Yeah,
Like a resounding that where it's like, oh, these people sound like we are the people at your local. For real.
no, that was the whole. We're hanging out. Like, we weren't there to give.
That's a perfect setting for
Incredibly-
I heard the homies a ton. Yeah, I thought you guys killed it.
Yeah, it was, and it helps that like Mike and I have been longtime subs, and Ted lives with us, so like Ted gets it.
Yeah.
Like it was good. But the real story of the event, at the end of the day, unfortunately, and I'll add, is that
happened?
our brilliant mod and friend DDQQ fell asleep during the top 8 for West Coast.
And what was Didi doing during this
What
tournament?
was Didi doing? Well, see, Ted, before the bracket had started, Didi had posted in Twitter, on Discord rather, saying, hey, I'm not running 1, but 2 top 8s today. Like, kind of flexing. And Didi had asked, we were talking to Discord Saturday night.
Oh,
How is Sunday going to go? What should we do? And Didi's like, hey, I will sign in on Mango's stream account from my computer. I have the keys to the car.
Mango gave him the keys.
Mango gave him the keys.
Super spit.
I will stream. I'll beat all the stuff. It's commentary can just do what they need to do, and I'll take care of the rest. And then Discorded, ready to go. 2 top 8s today. I have a pack of White Claw, and I have a thing of whiskey.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I love it.
And hey, if I'm him, I'm thinking this is same here. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a Mango sub tournament.
Yeah, get some drink, enjoy. If you have to work all day, you might as well enjoy the day in your own little way.
Yeah.
East Coast happens. It's cool.
Great.
It's fine. You might remember at the end of the East Coast, Didi was in the call with us,
He was.
and it was kind of he was kind of slurring his words a little bit.
He got his a little sleepy, tired on his head.
He was like, all right, now you guys, you say goodbye. And I was like, okay, DD's a little fucked up. No problem.
Me too, brother.
Yeah, exactly. Except we were like, signing off, and he had halfway to go.
He had 2 top 8s to run that day,
Yeah, 2 top 8s. So then, midway, maybe a quarter of the way through, but the West Coast top 8.
Fresh. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, so much.
Smooches.
Cheers.
Cheers with me.
But a quarter way through, DD is not updating.
Silence.
Score, yeah. It's not being the score.
Oh, KB Portage. Oh,
Thank you.
I tried.
Oh, I love it. We also made a billion Era sub references.
We did.
We made so many references.
That's all we watched in the house.
I forgot that we were just like a rolling Eris joke.
Yeah, whatever. That Aerosol coming through.
Which helps because Woogie, the person who made the whole event happen, is an Era
Oh,
sub.
that's funny.
So he was into it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he was dropping his like Eris pogs and stuff. I was like, oh, sick. But DD didn't update the scores. And we're all like, okay, DD's kind of slacking on this. That's fine. It's cool. Whatever. And then the next match had to happen, and we couldn't make it to DD.
DD, where are you?
And I called my phone a little bit. We're using the call with us, trying to yell at him. Couldn't get anything. And then we started hearing the snoring.
Oh.
DD fell asleep.
Of course, DD snores.
DD passed out
It's funny.
during the top 8.
While streaming on Mango's channel.
While streaming on Mango's channel.
Okay, so-
Cloud9 Mango?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Cloud9.
Yes.
It's the very same.
MAG0.
MAG. Mago.
Ryan, do you know what the Cloud9 photographer's name is?
Engineer.
Casey.
Casey. Casey's the fucking man.
Casey is a fucking man.
Casey's
very
the
good
man.
thing.
Casey makes our content 10 times better. Like, for real. I use a Mango Cloud9 video, like, every time whenever I'm like, in the community.
He's also very cool. I'll introduce you when we go
Hell
to
yeah.
this big event.
Hell yeah.
Casey's the man. He's a very cool. He's as tagged, if not more, as Mango.
Yeah.
He's tatted up. Casey's a cool guy.
I had one brief conversation at a Shine, and that was the only conversation. But yeah, it seems cool, and I just brought him up because he's the reason why I brought him up is he does seem a part of the Mango blood, even though he's not intention.
Yeah. he's a CS:GO photographer.
Yeah.
It's like, but he's still in our community. Anyway, just long story short, DD fell asleep. It was all a big joke. We had to end up going to Blur's stream to
Oh, that's what happened.
to just put the game up. Blur is like, I'm not gonna update the scores or names. We're gonna let
Blur.
my mods are gonna make Nightbot do that for me in the chat. If you care,
Stop! I'm getting mad.
if you care, you'll do that.
So
I'm not
happy
gonna
I
do it.
dig into him the next video.
I'm gonna stream it, and that's too much work otherwise. So we're just gonna do. Oh, he's streaming and commentating it.
Whatever. I just hate
Can we
Crimson Blur.
redact a certain
I-
video?
I love Crimson Blur. I hate him though at the same time.
But
Crimson Blur, let's argue sometime. I'd love to.
Oh, can we stage a Patty versus the Crimson Blur debate?
You knew that for what's it called? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's too personal. But anyway,
Perfect.
um,
It'll be like TMZ.
It's so fun.
it happened. It was we figured it out. It took an hour between the two streams though. Like it was like, okay, trying to figure it out, trying to get players together. Like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Luckily, Blur was there and could do something about it. Like we Mango had DM Scar, or Scar popped in at least and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna figure this out for you. Like, I work at Twitch.
Scar.
I will find someone who has to kill a switch to end the stream, so that you can start your own stream." Because Mango wanted to do stuff.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was the problem.
That's a separate problem.
Oh, you can't end the
Mango
stream?
can't end the stream.
That's a thing?
Because on DD's OBS,
He has the key.
the stream was running.
Oh, that seems like a fucking oversight on Twitch end.
And you can't
I
change
feel like you should be able
password.
to end the stream from whatever, like,
No, because
If you have the keys of the Twitch account, you know what I mean?
like,
What if someone potentially like hacked your stream key? You know what I mean? They could just stream forever, really?
Or they could just end your stream every time you try to stream.
True. That's the kind
that
of
never happens because
But they have the same key. Said Ted said.
No.
If anyone with the key could end stream, they could just end the stream whenever.
PTO in your region. And so there's shit talking Crimson Blur. I appreciate shit talking Crimson Blur in the chat. Yeah, let's go.
Dude, I'll get stonewalled to the end of time.
I'll get stoned and argue with the Crimson Blur.
I stoned the Crimson Blur.
oh, all time down.
So Scar couldn't figure it out.
No,
Scar couldn't
So Scar is like, hey, I work at Twitch. I'll get a kill switch.
I've done that same thing, but it's Smack PG. Like, I got it. I have no idea.
And then momentarily comes back and he goes, Mango, the short of it is, you're boned. Like,
so
we
funny.
can't do anything about it. Like he has the key. And that's it.
That seems dumb.
So while the top 8's happening, Mango is talking to the chat in Blur's channel, going, all right, guys, if some of you could just go into my live channel, I'm just running ads every 8 seconds.
That's so funny.
Just come. I'm losing a lot of money right now. Why don't you just come on in? And the whole time, Mango was very much like, listen, this is funny. This is funny that it's happening at the Mango tournament. Like it's funny. I know for a fact that we're gonna give DD shit forever about this. So I don't really care. And
net positive.
if this tournament,
I get it.
when this tournament ends and I can't stream after, it's a day off for me. Like it's okay. He'll wake up tomorrow. He'll end the stream. I'll be able to stream. We'll make fun of him. It's not an issue, you know. But
When did he end up waking up?
he woke up during top 8. He woke up at the very end. He woke up at grand finals. I was on the call still talking to my co-TO, Alex. Shout out to CB10, Alex, who helped me vlog the event.
Listening to DD snore the whole time.
I turned him down the whole time. I almost muted his thing, but I kept him up in case he woke up. And he woke up, panicked. And if anyone has ever gotten too drunk and made mistakes and then woken up and had a sobering moment, it's terrifying.
You sounded still drunk because I could hear it in the other room.
He was wasted.
Okay, I was just making sure.
He passed out drunk.
Because you were arguing with drunk Didi.
I was
like, Ryan, what are you even?
I was
wasting.
yelling at him.
You're wasting your breath.
So he woke up and he goes, huh? What's going on? What's happening? And me and Alex just like, man, it's hey Edie, glad you're up. Tournament's basically over. Could you just end Mango's stream?
He said.
And he, true to his craft, knowing his goal, what he was hired to do,
Passionate, motivated.
he's saying no. I have to finish this.
And then you said, if I remember right, you said, no, Didi, don't be a bitch.
Yeah, I did say that. I said, Didi, don't be a fucking bitch. The tournament's over. I need you to do step 1, end the stream. Step 2, go to bed. He was not having it. He said, a bunch of times, he's like, no, that doesn't help me. I have to fucking finish it. Why aren't they broadcasting?
What does that even mean?
He wanted to do his job, and granted, we gave him the information padding. We said, hey, it's 2-1 Neds. It's grand finals. Peaches and losers.
Let's go, Peachy.
Or whatever it was, right?
Austin, shout out.
And we told him all this, and he updated the stream so well. He got it back up. He had the scores. When the set was over, he had Ned's Mod God 1. He had the whole thing going. But then, a couple minutes later, it's like, well, Didi, the game is over now. No one's watching this stream. Like, end it. And Mango came in his own chat and said, Didi, please end my stream. Smiley face. Like, I'm done. I'm glad you got back here. Cool.
I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, and that was a part of it too. Part of it was like, I hope he's okay. I hope he's you know, like obviously we don't want D to get hurt at all. But yeah, I remember the night ended around like 2:45ish in the morning for us in East Coast. It was a long night for myself, and Didi had posted a Feels Batman.
I love Feels Batman.
in the TO thing, because he, you know, I think after leaving the call and us raging out after we gave him the information, like, fuck you guys, you're the worst, I hate you guys, well, you're not helping me, like, fucking, you know, understands, oh shit.
Hey! You just invested to the Beantown Brawlers right there, Calvar.
Did.
Whether you know it or not.
But yeah, just it was funny. It's a command chat right now at Mango on Mango's channel, !DDQQ. It's a picture of him and his Discord message with the alcohol.
Very funny.
It's funny, and really an unprecedented thing for online tournament. You know, so funny that it's like, oh, someone went to the stream key and we couldn't progress the stream because they fell asleep on the stream. What a world. But I think it's cool now. The next day they did a coin flip.
Yeah.
Watch this. Which me and Patty watched live. Patty, you want to explain it?
Yes. We were writing script. Ryan was like, tune into the Mango channel. I was like, why? He's like, you're going to see my friend either lose a bunch of money or make a bunch of money. I was like, okay. So I tuned into the stream, and it's basically like, I flip this coin, you give me 80 subs? 40 subs?
I think it was
70 subs?
Mango wanted $100 worth of subs. So it's going to be, Didi, right now you owe me 20 subs.
Uh-huh.
And Didi said, Mango, coin toss, double or nothing. If I get my coin, you know, I pay you nothing, and we're square. If you win, I pay you double.
So it'd be 40
subs,
Gotcha.
$200.
Yep.
And
Mango call tails, it land tails.
Yeah.
40 subs instantly.
It's a fan.
which Mango was pumped about. Mango was like, great, awesome. I get 40 subs. This makes up for the tournament or whatever. I will no longer make fun of Didi. Chat, I can't control you. But
Also, it's like
that rules.
Mango loves double or nothing.
yeah,
That's just it's on brand. Absolutely.
we gotta get the homies double or nothing. And then recently, I sent it just today. Actually, I ended the whole tournament with I did my last payouts. And last thing I want to point out about it is that the last two people I had to DM personally to get them to get their money was not only two people with J's in the beginning of their names, they're J tags,
J cubes?
but two Falcon players. I had to DM J cubes and Jace. People were like, hey, I'm wrapping up the tournament soon, and trying to get the Venmo and the PayPal empty before rent goes in. So if y'all could request, if y'all could give me your information, I can send you the money, and we can be done here. And they luckily got back to me, so now we're all squared away. Next one might be like next season, probably summer, and yeah, it was a good time.
Hell yeah.
Cool. All in all.
I have a thing.
Yep.
What's that?
So I recently posted in New England Melee about
Where's that supposed to go?
Cruise. I was gonna throw out the camera, but I was like, if I actually hit the camera, then it's bad. Because I have to get up and move the fucking camera. And then anyway, I posted in New England Melee about Cruise, and I just want to know, who do you guys think would wipe all the other crews in a New England crew battle? So if we set up a bracket, we seeded everyone, and like theoretically we just have the best players on each team or each crew. New Hampshire has all their boys. CT has all the people that they need.
Which cruise Jay not on?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
New Hampshire.
I never thought about that. I guess it's whatever crew he wants to be on.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
I think he picked New Hampshire. He could pick.
So
Rhode
I think
Island.
it's going to be seeded as if Slox enters in all theoretical world where all the best players enter.
yes,
It's CT,
and not Crush.
and not Crush, obviously, or Dark, or fucking those people, or Zoso.
Yeah.
It's fucking CT1, New Hampshire 2, Mass 3, Rhode Island 4, Maine 5.
There's like gaps in between, like.
Oh, Maine 5.
Yeah.
Maine under Vermont.
No, Vermont 6.
Oh,
Get fucked, Vermont.
sure.
How New Hampshire is so much better than Vermont is. It's just funny. Dude.
New Hampshire owns.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'm actually team New Hampshire.
It also is it how many people?
That's what I'm thinking too, Ryan.
I'm New Hampshire 1.
I'm on that. Yeah.
5-man crews.
Yeah, I'd say 5.
Dude, I think that the power of Slox and Lint is too strong.
For like Debbie and fucking. Well, who would be on YouTube?
Okay, maybe this is now a long time ago, to be fair.
Sure.
Yep, true.
But I would remember just Slox and Lint coming up to any Mamam and wiping the floor and winning teams and taking first and second. And it wasn't always super close against Debbie in losers finals or whatever.
All of you know, in Project 12 Stocks, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
I'm just all about. I'm thinking Glock. I'm thinking Tori. I'm thinking Devi, Janot.
Jesse.
It's crazy when Jesse's like
have 5.
borderline making the team.
Yeah.
And Jesse's fucking really good.
Dr. Lobster's my
Dr. Lobster's real good.
Yeah.
And what's
Dark Genix. Dark Genix is also a contender.
We can do this right now.
Like, literally.
Is he there now?
No.
I just know CT's top 5.
That's what I'm saying.
CT,
But I mean, I would allow J-Not to play for Rhode Island if J-Not was like, I want to play for Rhode Island. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like that counts. If Rhode Island had J-Not, they're a crew.
That's what I'm saying. I think
totally
I
a crew.
put Rhode Island over Mass if Rhode Island
Shut
had
up! I
J-Not.
hate you. I'm so mad. I know you're probably right, and like I'm just mad.
Correct.
I mean, Joy Boy Janot was
Joy Boy J-Not Artelin, dude.
Okay, so what does Mass look like?
Arnold.
What does Mass look like on the day where we can get everyone possible?
it's project. It's maybe art younger.
We're rough. Is Younger here right now?
Younger shit right now.
Okay.
Younger than
That's MA still?
Yeah.
That's
Okay. I mean, we have it. Whatever.
It's hard.
Project. What do you think?
It's hard for Mass. It's definitely
Fuck that.
it's definitely CT or New Hampshire, and I'm not afraid to admit that.
I
mean,
am
I think Mass has upset potential, but it's an odds bet.
Yeah.
How excited would you be to see a Mass versus New Hampshire? How hard would you be going in the Twitch chat?
I'd be going hard.
I would love to watch that.
Yeah.
I would love to watch any of these sets.
Yeah.
But
I know who's gonna win.
I'm not watching it because it's a tight bet. That's why I would die to watch CT New Hampshire, bro, with their top 5. Oh my god. That'd be
Yeah, absolutely. That same boat. Same boat, brother. Sounds like a blast.
Yeah, in my mind, I think Rhode Island probably has to play Mass. If the seeding in my mind is correct, because that means Maine and
and there's upset potential there.
There is. Rhode Island could be Mass. Depending.
yeah, I think Project brings up a good point where it's Joy Boys on box and playing Falco again.
Well, okay. Things like that I cannot quantify in my head.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
I also need to see. Yeah, you need to see that. Right?
Yeah, like you're talking things I can't quantify. I don't even want to think about it.
I remember we used to talk about this like every other episode on.
Yeah, it's super relevant again.
The old
Just because
podcast.
it hasn't happened forever.
Man, I miss her.
And we don't know what Slippi is like for people. Like you even saw like Art recently play for the first time in a while.
Kicking dick.
Like doing good, but maybe not as good as they used to. It's all I will always write and die my state,
Absolutely.
New Hampshire.
Yes.
Love New. I was born in Nashville. Fuck you.
Shut up.
Live free or die, bitch.
Weather fan.
Literally, the last time we talked about this, you were so diehard Mass.
It's true.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking.
Dude, you're making things
Yeah, I
up.
don't obviously root for Mass. It's just that you go into it with expectations.
I would be cheering for New Hampshire, but I think that in this world where it's like Slox, Lint Thumbs, Warmer.
Warmer.
Who's the other one? There's another really good player.
Dr. Mario player.
Yeah. It's like
Is that even Palika?
it's like that crew is so
That
good.
crew is really good.
Smith base.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
God.
throw Swift Base in there too.
I will say Connecticut's got the best ults in the league.
Yeah.
Like, if they needed a fill, Connecticut is still looking good.
Yeah.
Swift Base,
New Hampshire,
Fill.
same thing. Where it's like they have
New Hampshire,
They have three. They have 3 or 4 possible fills.
Connecticut
No, New Hampshire.
yeah, New Hampshire.
being
They only have 7 or 8 active players.
Yeah, they're all good. They're all really good.
Funny.
They're all really good, but they only have 3 or 4 options.
But Connecticut runs deeper, as I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
yeah.
Connecticut can replace the whole team, and
There's like a
still
bunch
look
of
good.
people. There's a bunch of people who could just like step up. Fucking
Yeah.
Doom. There's a bunch of people.
Mass does not have that.
Plus, you get like people like fucking what's his name? The Fox. I don't know. They have like a whole fucking PR full of good players. The CTPR.
Yeah, okay. Big Floyd Psy. Let's go, Mass. Let's go.
Yeah.
But
still-
but they get
Is it
Big Floyd. 440.
No, it's Yoink now, isn't it?
Big Yoink. Yeah,
Yoink.
Man, I
think it might have always been Yoink. I don't know.
for the future. Fuck me.
But yeah, maybe coming to a Allston Melee Twitch experience near you.
That'd be
at some
fucking
point
right.
in the future.
Oh, bomb.
I'd love to, and I think shitting on Mass is dumb because Mass is the middle of the pack. Is a thing.
Well, no one wants to pick on.
It's just crazy because we were so like number one
We were
time
But
before.
We don't have Crush anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
The times have
the
changed.
avatar disappeared in the Fire Nation
Yeah.
attack.
In my heart, if you're really rooting for New England in this crew battle, which it may seem dumb in a New England crew battle, but like you want New Hampshire, not Connecticut.
Yeah.
Connecticut's a lot of allegiance.
Tri-State?
I don't trust them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't trust
us.
those New York.
They're definitely
Queens.
stepson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
They're just ride or die for sure.
New Hampshire
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Well, as a lot of people don't understand who are from other regions, New England, like the state crew battles are just fun to do because it's like, ooh, we're technically in different places.
Correct.
But it's like it's just one big seed, really.
I continuously say
awesome.
the coolest thing about our scene is that we're a New England scene and not a Massachusetts scene.
Yeah.
and that's
Absolutely.
so fucking cool.
Yep.
The fact that we are suddenly 6 states put together. More, if possible, like more states should do that. If you feel like your state's small, just join in with the boy next to you.
Well, we just live in a part of the country that's
Totally,
very-
it's just
it works. We're all an hour apart, even though we live in different states.
It's enough. Other things to go over more quickly was the commentator event was this weekend, where Slime cucked the mango event.
Correct.
Classic slime cuck.
Classic.
Seen it a
Slime
million
Cuck.
times.
Big bald cuck.
But I know, Mike, you watched quite a bit of that.
I watched day 1. I couldn't watch a lot of day 2 because our commentary block for the top 8 of the East Coast Mango tournament dove way into the commentary tournament. But day 1 was a blast.
Any highlights?
Blur Ipengu.
What about it?
Blur wins. It was awesome. The chat was like, no. It was so
I saw so much Ipengu tweets.
Oh, really?
About like, well, no, but I'm saying prior, it's like about like, I need the right controller for all my technical stuff. Like, I am a technical player. I love my PC drops. I am, I'm good at this
He was
game.
gassing himself up.
Well, not even for the tournament. Just like on his Twitter.
Just gassing himself up.
Yeah, it's just like I'm a technical player, and I was like, okay, dope. And I saw Ipengu Blur, and I'm like, well, a technical player like Ipengu
lost to the Crimson.
should be able to beat the Crimson Blur.
Who dropped that at the tournament?
And what I saw, because I rewatched the set
Yes.
this week when I was working.
That's so funny.
Oh my god,
So funny.
Ipengu is not technical. Not in that set, I'll tell you that much. This guy's lasering on top platform.
It's like,
It's like, what?
right. It's
Bro.
Patty's theory about how HBox sucks the clutch out of the player they're playing against in real life or whatever. Blur sucks any ability to play the video game out of whoever he's playing on the internet through some secret virus that man is yet to uncover the destination of, origin of. It was so funny to watch Blur dismantle Ipengu, because it started pretty close, if I remember correctly. Or was it what was it? What was the final set count?
Well, granted, it's Marth Falco.
Correct.
So, the Falco does have to, work a little smarter, I would say, to get around. A dumb Marth versus a dumb Falco means dumb Marth wins. Like, almost every time, in my opinion, at least. A smart Falco versus a smart Marth, a smart Falco can get around the Marth shit. But he wasn't playing fucking smart, dude. He got fucked up. He got fucked up. And Blur, I had to clip some things out. I'm still working, and I want to rework the whole thing of a homie stock video I want to do. And Blur had a great example of both a really good homie stock and a really bad homie stock in the same set. But like, oh god, it just felt so bad to watch Ipengu just fall apart to Blur.
You or somebody on this podcast predicted last week was going to happen. Was that can Ipengu stand up to the what was it? Like, what did you just
that might have been just us talking.
Yeah, probably.
I
remember somebody said something.
I think I predicted Ipengu to win that. So
I did too.
I guess I'll eat my
shit. He was like,
and also on paper, Ipengu's a better player than the Crimson.
Yes,
here's the question: did he have that special controller that he needed to do his special tech skill?
I'll tell you right now, he didn't. Because I was like, bro, why aren't you wave dashing the ledge? Like, what's going on here?
But other than that, other highlights were Scar 4-stocked Ludwig, and then 3-stocked him the next game.
Yep.
And destroyed him, and that was hilarious. And then I think Ludwig went 0-2, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, Ludwig lost to Wisely, the person who I made quit their set at Big House.
Correct.
In the same matchup. So, which got me thinking that in our crew battle of the Ludwig House, Mike's our Ludwig counter. You send a wobbling Mike against Ludwig, I think he might fall apart.
I have relative puff experience.
And without Ludwig, their house falls apart at the seams.
Content master.
Once he's down and out, Ludwig's down bad.
If their YouTube star dies, the whole house is dismantled.
The thumbnail's got to be in black and white this time.
But there's one more thing that was fun.
Bendy Scar.
Bendy Scar happened, the rematch.
Bendy Scar sounds like a song.
Fuck, I didn't watch that.
Bendy Scar.
It was actually hard. It wasn't great to watch because I think the stream was lagging a lot.
That sucks.
On Slime's side, unfortunately. The other matchup was Toph Scar with Lucius Semis.
And Scar won.
And Scar won.
Is Scar just good again? What happened?
Scar's good against Toph. That is like notoriously a thing that they've talked about in the back in the day, Scar and Toph show days. Is that Scar's good, just especially good against Toph because he knows that Toph plays.
That's so funny.
But Scar's trying to get better too.
Yes,
which is good. He was
playing Unranked.
Yeah, he was doing that. He lost to Lovage in the tournament in Falcon Dittos, and then after that, he's like, "Do you want to play more?" And they just played for like an hour plus after, just fucking around. It was sweet.
And Lovage won the whole event over Vish, resetting Grand
good too
in Game 10.
Seed 1, by the way.
So that was tight.
So Lovage W?
Lovage W.
That's pretty much what everyone was thinking. Is that Lovage probably just fucking.
Well, I mean, we all thought that, but when you saw Vish's first seed and Vish also in winners finals and Lovage not,
Vish was playing well.
It was like, oh shit.
Chillin' Samus too.
Oh yeah. Also, Blur, fuck off.
What did he say?
Oh my god. Blur's like, when I was playing Chillin' Dude, I wasn't trying. You were so trying.
Did he drop out?
You fucking.
He said it wasn't a try match?
He dropped out. Yeah, he said no try match. He said Chillin' went Falco and Samus versus me. I wasn't really trying. This fucker was faring his ass off. Yeah, I'm like, dude, that was not a Marth. That didn't look like a Marth who wasn't trying. Fuck off.
Dude, this is famously a Crimson Blur hate podcast.
Oh my god, dude.
What's the opposite of a fan club?
Insane hate group.
Hate group. It was a good tournament though. I liked it. It was fun.
It was fun. I'm glad someone did do it, and
I'm happy that person just called him the Cap'n Blur in chat.
My favorite part by far was that top players commentated it.
Yeah, it was
So
cool.
That was hilarious.
And they were having fun from when I was listening. It was cool.
I thought it was just a great showing of all ants. Just it's a little bit harder for everyone.
The commentator wasn't great.
The commentator's getting, that's exactly what I mean. Commentator's getting blown up, and these top players, me just being like, I might mute them.
I did for an extended period.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I was like, dude,
I tuned back in, but I was like, all right, I have other things I want to
I
listen.
thought that was funny. I thought that was great.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's good at everything.
I famously don't really care for like the top 20, like top 5 to 20 player commentary. You know what I mean? Or even like up to 50.
If they were the best at it, they'd be doing it more. Is all I'm saying. And they're oft not. And it's still
Yeah.
fun to listen to. It's fine. It's just
Yeah, I just thought it was funny listening to people who knew a lot about Melee but didn't know anything about filling time.
correct.
It was rather jarring.
I thought it was sick on all
Like,
ends.
damn, these guys just don't know how to talk to people.
Especially when there's 2 of them.
Oh my god.
There were some Akko Taco moments for sure.
Did you do the awkward turtle?
What's the awkward turtle? Oh, nice. Joking banana.
Visual gag.
Yeah,
The other thing was, speaking of Scar, is that Scar had recently the Mango, Scar and Toph show, Mango and Friends.
Mango and Friends, correct.
They did an episode, and Scar was like, "Listen, I want to make content that no one's ever seen on Melee stuff." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "I don't want to be so bold to ask this," to kind of round up to our point in the beginning of the podcast, asking that better player to play you.
Oh, wow. What a nice full circle, Ryan.
But Scar was saying that, like, man, like, I want you to train me, Mango. Mm-hmm. And I know you have limited time in your day, and I'm just a guy. But, like, I'd like to make YouTube videos of you training me to get better at Melee. Oh. And Mango was like, listen.
Chump.
First off, Ted, he goes, listen, Scar, you are Scar. I'll 100% train you. What are you doing? We're like best friends. You don't feel weird about that. Like, what are you housed me and paid for my shit for years. Like, yes, I'll train you. I like you. And then 2, I love this about Mango. He's like, no one talks to me about Melee. No one. There's a couple people that DM me, and I won't list them out. But like, no one thinks I want to talk about Melee. I love talking about Melee. Like, you know how rare it is that like Johnny or Joey message me like, how do I get better at this? I'm always like, oh shit, they want to talk about Melee.
It's so cute.
Like, no one thinks it does. So he's like, hey, if you're my friend or you're like top 20 or something, like DM me. If I'm not streaming or whatever, I'm always down to talk about Melee. I love to talk about it. Just like, no one thinks I want to because they all perceive me as this person who doesn't care when all I do is think about this.
Yeah.
And now he's in jail.
Yeah, now he's in jail. But don't get this misunderstood. If you just started playing Slippi, he doesn't want to train you, and he's not going to teach you how to wave dash.
He had to play in range for that reason.
That's what I'll
Yeah.
He's like, people aren't worth my time.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to talk to Melee with good players.
You kind of brought up a really good point, though, in that something that I think about a lot is that there is a bunch of different niches that exist online that just aren't at all represented in the Melee content. Mm-hmm. And I think like Melee content has such a wide range, such a different groups of community contributing to it. But like the fact that us, a channel who had like fucking 250 subscribers max before we just started making these top 10 videos, like there's just so many different avenues. There's so many different avenues that just aren't at all being represented in Melee. And like top player interviews in sort of like a Discord form or like an online form. Like there are tons of things that aren't at all being represented that totally could be. Oh, yeah. And I think it's cool of Scar to at least recognize. I don't think privilege is the right word, but like, you know, I know Mango like this. If this is ever going to happen, it's going to be with me. And that's cool. Just to be like, you know, this could also potentially help someone to be like, I would never get this Mango teaching experience, and now I do.
Definitely.
And that's cool. And also kind of related to Mewtwo King and Zane, becoming coaches recently, which are like
on Metafy.
yeah, new website. I don't know. Let's not talk about that in case they're sus. Let's see what their deal is. But I don't know. You know the deal. You know esports company coming into Melee. Yeah, let's see what the deal is first. Regardless, Zane and Mute King are coaches. I don't think you've ever been able to get coaching from a top player of that magnitude ever in Melee.
Drug Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that they're like Zane is the number 1 player in the world, or number 2, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, because he listened to Drug Fox.
Oh, wait. 1 second.
I see what you're saying.
Brento in the chat. $80 an hour?
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Well, I mean, right now of it.
Can you stream it?
this is capitalism, buddy. And if you're good at something, you charge a premium.
You do, but
I think it's
that's a hard premium.
If people are willing, you sell to people who are willing to buy, and if this company has felt out the fucking scene, and it's like this is the amount of money that people are willing to pay to get that, then fucking go for it. I'm never on my life going to pay that much money for somebody to teach me how to play.
I never would either.
But there are people who are like down for that.
And I think if you do, you're probably a sucker. You're probably not going to learn that much from King or Zane if you're not very good. Like, unless you're already like a top 50 player, and at which point investing $80 to get a lesson from King probably not a bad idea.
Fuck it.
All right, quick poll.
Uh-huh.
You got $80. Who's your lesson from?
Zane in a second.
All right, Mike,
Can I go last? I need to think more.
Patty.
Oh, good answer.
Of the two, who are you picking? King or Zane?
Oh, it has to be the.
Yeah, of the two.
I was gonna say Amsa.
No, of the two of the premium.
Is the Japanese dude talking to me? Okay, I got it.
I haven't had a conversation with Zane. I've had a couple conversations with King. I'm gonna go with Zane.
It's Zane.
I think I can communicate more.
Zane is
It's Zane. I thought it was Zane.
Zane.
I want to talk to a human, not a robot.
Although he's just a better player too. Wait, Mewtwo. Oh, that's not that weird. I was gonna say Mewtwo King's doing Melee lessons, even though he hasn't. I mean, he's probably played it. It's just that it's weird that he's not active right now, and he's like, "Fuck it."
He's
plays a lot.
He's
Though.
been slipping
Yeah,
on rank out of his
my brain.
gosh darn gourd.
Apparently playing Peach.
Apparently saying Peach. Can confirm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Zane uploaded a skit. Zane's making skits again.
I watch it.
Just by himself?
No. He's been making skits for a long time. Yeah, he's been steadily making skits, and they're funny. And I watched the new one, and it was funny. It was they definitely called someone from the Golden Guardians side to help out and be an actor in it, and it was funny.
Damn.
I'll check it out.
It's definitely like the closest thing to the Jim Jam Flim Flam side of the content.
Oh, okay, cool.
That we used to get.
No
in terms of-
way.
yeah, for sure.
Really?
For sure. That was the first thing that I thought of.
Damn.
Was like the Smash Bros.
So it's not like
That's an impression.
And I was like, wow, we are filming skits, quote unquote, but like we're not at all doing this. Like we're not filming skits where we're talking and like being the main characters too. And that comes with its own boat where it's like I can kind of be like, oh, Zane's acting in this, and this other guy's a good actor in this. But no, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it a lot.
Patty, could you imagine trying to film things that are intentionally funny?
Yo, like that's literally what I thought of.
We were filming trying to burn paper and could not stop laughing. We could not do comedy.
Yeah, you made like a 6-minute video, just like skit. Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine it. It's hard. Anyway, it was cool. I liked it.
I want to end us off on something I saw on Facebook.
Oh, I love
Facebook.
In New England Melee.
Was it the New England Melee post that everyone's been commenting on?
I saw you comment on it, and I saw Patty comment on it. Mm-hmm. It's Dr. Battle. Saying, and I'll read the whole post out real quick so we all get context, and then you all can talk about
Real
it.
quick, Patreon. Shouts out Dr. Battle.
Yeah,
Part of our Patreon.
And I like Dr. Battle. I love his rap against Ludwig in that video. Dr. Battle is cool. Now this tweet,
I love it.
Not 1-to-1.
Love it.
great.
No, you guys are wrong.
If you played someone you shouldn't want to play again. It's about Slippi Unranked.
Yes.
One of two things happened to them with them. 1, you lost. 2, you won. Opposite, whatever, same thing. If you won, you should seek better players who will challenge you. If you lost, you should seek players more at a level so you can win. And that's the comment. I'm going to pee while you discuss.
Is this a controversial post? Like, are people going off, or is this like a meme?
Everyone's agreeing. Everyone's resoundingly agreeing.
Are they trolling?
No, they're not trolling. No one's agreeing. No.
What are people saying?
Are you saying is Dr. Battle trolling?
Yeah.
Dr. Battle could be trolling. I'm going to say no. Dr. Battle's not trolling. Judging by my opinions on this, which I will hold until other people say things. Okay, just remember that question that I asked earlier in this podcast, where I was like, how many games do you guys play with someone? Now, Tedco, as person who plays the most games with someone.
What do you mean?
As someone, you play the most games with someone on average.
Yeah.
On a Slippi thing.
Yes.
Just by judging by our average. What do you think about this post of if you're worse, you should leave. If you're better, you should leave.
So my immediate thought here is, who is this dude? Because I need to get to the bottom of this. Mm-hmm. And so I went on their Twitter, and I did some lurking, and I found a recent post, and I was like, okay, this checks out. Everything they post is just a bad opinion. And so yeah.
Much love. Thank you for being a patron. By the way, what is that copy pasta?
It's literally the Lewis Lane.
The copy pasta
okay.
is so good.
What a strange thing to put out into the world. But I mean, fuck it, dude. It's your bag, brother.
It's really funny, though, because it's such a stay in your lane post. That's why I thought it might be trolling. Is because it's literally stay in your lane.
I don't know. I cannot.
Ryan, what do you think?
So I think, it is a stay in lane post is the idea.
Absolutely.
And my kind of reaction to it was, this is so correct because we've all been gunning for the best of one no losers bracket in Melee, That's the format we all want to do. If you play someone once on one stage and then never again, and then the winner of the tournament is the winner. It's just like
Evo in 2007.
Yeah. It's just like a random stage. You get one attempt, and after that, play someone else. Like, you lost. Or you won. I don't know. So I don't know. I mean, I get the idea where it's like, you should. And when I'm on ranked, I'm kind of doing the same thing. If I'm playing someone who is bad, I'll give them a couple games, and I'm gonna leave to find a better person.
Yeah.
Like I'm with that. Yeah. It's just like the, defending one and done. Sorry, Patty. Mm-hmm. I do not like one and done in any regard. I think it should at least be
Agreed.
a set is the minimum that you should expect from someone on Unranked.
With a good connection.
With good connection. If it's bad connection, you should leave immediately.
Yeah.
I do the first stock, and if I'm not happy with it, I leave.
Absolutely.
I say, okay, hey, you're on Wi-Fi, so I gotta go.
Sorry, man.
This is not good. If I stick around, I'm gonna lose to you, and then play another game on the same connection and get more mad.
Yeah.
So I gotta go. But I don't know. It's not a bad post per se. It's just more like the fact is the guy tweeted on his fucking Twitter, and Kavlar screenshot it and put it in our community.
Oh, that's what it is.
And therefore, all of us have to comment on it.
Well, if he posts something in NEM, we have to comment on it.
It's true. And and Dr. Battle, I think, unfortunately, just has the audience due to his fame in Ludwig's chat, and sorry, man, your take got put on them.
Yeah.
And Jamie York, the most wholesome dad in Smash Crowd, said, "This is so wrong." LOL.
Anything also, but props in some kind of way, because anything that can get people to come together like this is I love it. I love this post. It's great. I'm glad that people are all about this. That's fucking funny.
So here's the thing.
All right.
Dr. Battle just said exactly what I wanted to say. Okay? All right? Just literally, okay, if we're at the local, right, it's totally different. like the stay in your lane post is obnoxious because there's 14 people at the mob. Yeah. There is a limited amount of people. I can literally hit Z and then find Mewtwo King on the next one, theoretically. Yeah. Like, I literally...
But you'd have to leave after you lose to him.
I leave almost every single time, no matter what.
Did you leave against Mewtwo King after the first game?
2 games, I left.
It's 2! That's a set. That's a 2-0.
It's
I
played 2, and I was like, literally, this is the full experience that I have. I do not want to play you more. I constantly have that opinion where it's like I can play 14 billion people throughout the entirety of my Slippi Unranked experience. If I play 3 games with someone, you are making 2 more people not get added to my amount of people I've played. Okay. I sincerely think that the coolest thing of Slippi Unranked is the fact that I can hit V and pick someone else, and I don't have to care about your opinions at all, bro. Yeah. I can quit out on you if you have bad internet. I don't have to give a shit about anything that you type or say. Mm-hmm. I can just go to the next game and have a completely different experience with someone else.
And Patty, I agree with you, which is why I think it's absolutely moronic to think that you can just put your opinion of how you want to play the game onto other people and expect them all to just conform to that way you want to play the game. Because
I don't think Dr. Bow's doing
stupid.
That.
But
Dr. Bow's like, this is how I play Slippi Unranked.
But
wasn't it like a...
This is Dr. Battle tweeting on their account that got screenshotted and amplified.
Yes.
That's the thing. If it's me tweeting to my followers how I feel about the game, I feel like I'm justified in saying, "Hey, dear followers, this is how I feel you should play Slippi. You should leave immediately. You should have one and done."
See, this is why I'm not on Twitter, because I just hear that as someone saying that and me being like, "Why the fuck are you telling me how to play the game? I'm gonna play the game my way."
I want Ted to have Twitter so bad.
I think it's just a followers thing, and it got amplified. That's the thing. It got amplified. It got put on them, and because Calvar wanted to say, "Hey, Nem, what's your opinion on this? What do you think?" And we all unanimously just said, other than someone, that that no, this is one and doneing is unsatisfying.
Yep.
So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm excited for the lane police to when they show up. ACAB still does count.
Lane police is so funny.
I can't believe you tried to days for the lane police in 2021. I'm like, I hate those guys. I don't even know them.
Dude, I'm beating the shit out of the lane police. They're getting jumped in the back alley.
Fuck the lane police, dude.
We gotta spray paint their cars and stuff.
But
alrighty.
Yeah, I think that's probably the show tonight.
Yeah, it's been a long one.
Any closing thoughts before we end the stream?
There's Patty.
Hasn't used bathroom.
No, he's doing something.
Or the computer. Oh,
I don't know. Whatever. Thanks for watching. It was a good one. Man, I'm glad we ended there. What a good note.
We had a question from Project that was, do you guys play more Slippi Unranked, or do you guys play more with each other?
We don't play with each other.
More Unranked for sure.
I haven't played with either of these people in ages.
We barely play. Back before Slippi, Ted and I would play occasionally.
Yeah.
Once a week maybe. We'd try to do a little sesh.
Mm-hmm.
And then Unranked came out, and at least in my opinion, it's easier for me. I was playing Slippi for the highlights, the clips and stuff for sure. And it's easier for me to fuck someone that's not my roommates on Unranked, that's already being recorded.
Yeah.
Than it is to go, okay, Ted, I'm gonna get my laptop, bring it out here, set up the whole thing.
It's convenient.
We're gonna play some close games, and maybe we'll do some cool stuff. But also, we'll see. I don't know. It's just I'd rather just play in my room and just fuck someone else.
Farm
And
some
also,
noobs.
just playing to other people. You know, same thing as Patty's saying. I want to play the field. I want to play
Yeah.
as much as I can.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat, and just with me and Maddie. I think like a big part of it, which I didn't say in the last part, which definitely helps my one and done mentality, is that I definitely like play a game and then put it down for a little bit and like do something. Maybe like go take a dab, like do something in between games heavily. I definitely get burnt out very easily if I even play like 4 games in a row. I'm even like I need to like put this controller down and like mindset myself for a second. And I think that's kind of just me. So I think that is like a really cool benefit of Unranked. And I much prefer playing in 3-man rotations because of that reason. Just like to not have to play every single fucking game. So yeah, I think Unranked is being able to be like, Z, gonna go watch a YouTube video for 2 seconds.
I also like 3-man's, Patty.
Yeah, that is the one thing which I want to do with doubles so bad. I want to do a 3-man rotation really, really bad. Like friendlies. You know what I mean? Like using the doubles. I want to do like a rotation.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so fun.
Yeah.
It's like check my phone, doing other stuff.
No, I'm with you. I love a good rotation, especially if you're running sets.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, we always
Definitely a fan of that.
you gotta run sets in this house.
house. Yeah.
Sure. Which is why I run sets in my unranked.
Is that why you do it?
I mean, it's a part of the reason, yeah.
Nice.
I have to say, I haven't played net play in a long time for just the reason that Melee is just such a crack game to me that if I start playing net play, I won't stop playing until it's way past when I should have gone to sleep. And I probably won't even.
No, I know exactly what you mean. I'm the same way.
And so I like just was losing nights to it and like not eating. And then I was like, oh, fuck. This is way too crack because I can just sit in my room and spam start. And
Yeah.
it's like literally, I don't even have to go find another setup. It's wild.
Diet Melee blew my brain because I can like see the stage now. I can like see what the fucking bottom of Pokemon looks like. Like it's actually insane.
It's all the hitboxes and stuff.
The stages, like,
boxes.
I so prefer the stages. It's actually like gross, and like I feel I'm such a Melee purist that I like. Oh, I don't like that. I like this version of Battlefield way better. Yeah, it's definitely weird.
What's better about Battlefield? Just all the clutter
You
out
can
of
see
that?
how big the ledge is. I can't describe it anyway like that, but you can see how big it is, and that for some reason makes it click so much better in your brain. It's like, oh, I missed it because it's big. I don't know. I swear to God, it makes sense though. Yeah, definitely a big fan of Diet Melee.
Damn.
Well, let's go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Shut up.
thanks so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to be here or listening. If you're
Fuck
on
you.
Spotify, Spotify people.
Thank you, Spotify people.
If you subbed today, thank you so much. We really
We
appreciate
got a lot
it.
of substance. Dory's in the chat.
You're all the best. We got things in the works, so
Sure. Stay tuned.
YouTube video probably like end of this week. What's a clue I could give you on it? Me want Kim Dawson.
ooh,
Me want Kim Dawson.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Love you.
Good night.
Suicide.